Greetings, people. How's everyone? Now, the quality of the video is quite blurry. I did not use any filter whatsoever. I think it is because I dropped my phone not long ago. I hope it will resolve itself. That was just for the record. I'm making this video to reply or to give my commentary about a message left in the video introduction to Kemet, which is now called Kemet and Ma'at Before Judaism, Christianity and Islam. Thank you very much for all the messages that you've been leaving. I really appreciate them. It's very kind of you, very encouraging, and it's good to know that some people go through the same things that I do, because there's not many non-Abrahamic people out there that you can actually get to meet physically in real time. Most of the time you have to go online, and it's worldwide. We are scattered all over the world. But that being said, I'm moving to the comment that was left by Judah Ben Levi. Thank you for your comment. I will give my observations and start right away. He wrote, just another religion. Why didn't the ancestors help Mizraim from being destroyed? And why are the true Hamites suffering and being beat and mistreated and robbed and spoiled, even worse than what has happened to the Israelites? Because Mizraim/Egypt will never rise in great power as they once were. Now, regarding the first sentence, he wrote just another religion. So the first thing I want to say is, what if this was just another religion? Is that a problem? What do you think, people? Feel free. I read the majority of the comments. I really read all the comments unless they are in the spam folder, but even eventually I get to read them. So feel free to leave your comments. What do you think? What if this was just another religion? Is that a problem? Aren't people allowed to choose? It is still legal to choose your religion. Now, what's interesting is that what we see, a good part of what we see in this video, Kemet and Ma'at, is way before the Hebrew faith. Way before. So how would it feel if we say, or if I say, well, Judaism just another religion? That comes after. So if I had the logic as if a religion that comes after yours might not be as valid, then I could say that. I don't think it's a valid point. But that was just for the record. Now, he wrote, why didn't the ancestors help Mizraim? Actually, he wrote Mizraim. Now, that has to be Egypt. Okay? Mizraim is actually Egypt. So why didn't the ancestors help Mizraim from being destroyed? Well, Egypt has not been destroyed. We can see the artifacts throughout the world, and even in Egypt, it has not been destroyed. It was invaded, but not destroyed. It is still standing there. But I could ask the same question. All those things that we read about in the Old Testament, hasn't it been destroyed? Is there anything still standing? You see? Now, moving right along. And why are the pure Hamites suffering and being beaten, mistreated, and robbed and spoiled, and even worse than that what happened to the Israelites? I could ask the same question about your God or your religion or belief system. Why then? You understand what I'm saying? I don't have any answer for that. I could give my opinion, but I guess it would not be a fact. I guess it would not be a fact. But one fact that I can say is that when the ancestors were practicing and believing in Ma'at, they had an empire that lasted for at least 3,000 years. Can we say the same about Hebrew Israelites? I doubt it. That's not a competition, indeed. But that's just for the record. I think that's a fact. And because Mizraim and Egypt will never rise again in great power as they once were. Yes, so are the teachings bad? Are the teachings bad? What is shown in the video? Is this bad teaching? Is this negative? Is it detrimental? I don't think so. What do you think? Not only the person who wrote that comment, but anybody. Is it detrimental? See, what seems to bother people is that something is presented that is outside of the realm of the Abrahamic belief system, or Abrahamic religions, or Abrahamic faith. And believing is not knowing. So since it is outside, it bothers them not only because it is outside of the realm, but because it is actually factual. It is nice. It's great. It is proven. It is attested. You don't need to reject it. You don't have to accept it, but you don't need to reject it. To each his own. You understand? To each his own. This is not the kind of information that is usually presented to the people. I think it's better than teachings like the Asiatic black men teaching that Africans are living a jungle life, that Africans are not civilized, and that black people are cursed or mocked because they rebelled against God and they were disfigured. So they had kinky hair, broad nose, and thick lips, and that's the essence of ugliness. I think it's way better. So that was for the record. Thank you very much for the comment. Always feel free. Try to stay safe. Try to stay healthy. And I would definitely